YouTubers, welcome back to AZ2 Ozarks. I have rejoined the farmers market in our new location, and one of my primary offerings is bread. So I make all kinds of beautiful artisan breads that are sourdough and yeasted breads as well as gluten-free. I have been using this old stove that came with the house. It's electric and it's older, so it's unreliable. The cooking temperature goes up and down all over the place, as well as it has a long baking time. It is not convection, and it's also a small capacity. Technology on stoves and ovens has come leaps and bounds since this one was made. And we, months ago when there were Black Friday sales, we purchased all of our appliances. And so I wanted to use a gas range. And we don't have natural gas at our house, and so the idea was to do a propane conversion. So this whole time I've had this beautiful range in the basement hanging out waiting for us to get the propane. We were finally able to get a propane tank and it is filled now, but we now need to do the conversion in order to install my new oven. And that is what today's project is. The good news about this oven is it has a really big capacity, even though it's the same size. It fits in the same spot as this one does. It's just the technology is improved, so the interior space is much larger. It's also convection, so it'll have a fan to circulate the air to make more even baking, and also a lot faster. So it will cut my baking time in half or more. And so I'm really excited. Let's get started. We have removed the old range, and Rick is now going to drill a hole through the wall for the gas line pipe to come through.
Oh.
Are we having dead batteries again? We seem to have an issue with this. Now we have a new battery. Now let's look outside. Aha. There it is.
So to get the thickness, shove this back in. That's how much pipe I need.
Okay. And so we're just drilling it straight through the wall, and you may think that might not be the best way to do it, but this siding is all really shot and we're going to have to replace it in the near future. But right now we just want to get this oven installed, and then we'll do a more permanent, more decorative way of doing it.
So these are going to be the pieces that are outside. It's going to go down through the deck, and the other fittings like this is going to come up to it. But this is going to poke through the wall. There's insulation in the wall, so I kind of tapered it, so hopefully it won't grab the insulation on the way through as I jam it through. And then this is part of what's going to be on the inside. And then the valve. And then from there it'll be this to the appliance. So we'll see if that works. I have to go outside.
It made it. Now we're all set up on the inside. So we have the tube that was pressed through the wall to connect to the outside. There's an elbow. This is the on-off valve for the gas. This is a safety check valve. That one is, I think, required by the law for safety shutoff. And then it fits onto this hose that will then go directly to the appliance. Now for the outside. Here we are outside, and we have run it through the deck board, and it will go under this board of the deck, and it runs through 3 of the support beams, and here it's under the stair. I'm going to walk down the stairs to show you. There it is, running under the stair. Comes down this way, goes under a retaining block. This is the copper tubing that goes by the chimney there. It's partially buried already. We've got a trench that we dug down this way. Keegan's backfilling it as we go. Samantha's holding the tubing, and it runs all the way to the tank. Now we have the copper line hooked up to the tank, and We will have to get this certified still by the propane company. They'll come out and pressure test it and everything, but we don't hear any leaks, we don't smell any gas. So next, let's go test out the range. Here comes the true test. Ta-da! I think I will put a kettle on for some tea and start some dinner. This makes me one very happy mama. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to keep following our adventure.